Tony, just first of all, what's the reaction been like since the boys have come back in? Obviously, it was a sore one at the weekend, but
it was a sore one. We addressed that on Monday. And the group are hurting. I've got to say that, but that should be the case because it was a real disappointing. But I was very public what I said, and I put that to bed now. And it's very much just about focusing on our performance and hopefully picking up that result against Queen's Park.
Yeah, and is there a case of kind of for you and the other coaching staff to kind of ensure that belief and kind of that belief throughout the squad is kept heading into Friday?
Yeah, that is, and it's important to identify as well that things that we can do to correct it. I think a lot of the stuff previously has been self-inflicted. And we need to control what we control a lot better. And it's something that we're now putting demand. Myself and Callum are going to put real demands on the players. And the players need to be really demanding of each other as well. Because that gives us the opportunity to go and win football matches. We work hard, we work really hard at this football club during the week in terms of analysis of opponents, analysis of our own performance, technical stuff going into a match, and we think we prepare the players as best they can be, and it's important that we take that onto the pitch and in terms of decision making and management. I think we need to do better, but we certainly as a staff need to be more demanding on that.
Obviously a quick turnaround and an important game coming up on Friday night. You must be really kind of desperate for the players to come and show you and your coaching staff that reaction that's needed.
That's a good thing about football. The next game, obviously the game is Saturday, the next game is just round the corner, so it's very much once we have a meeting and discuss that, it's very much focus on the next game. And yeah, we've got Queen's Park coming up and a game on television, which gives every player an opportunity and the team an opportunity to show how good we can be, and that's what I want it to be. I want it to be a showcase or a platform to show that we're a good side, and if we can execute a game plan against a tough opponent in Queen's Park and show signs of us, that we're really organised out of possession, but we carry a real threat in possession, then that's the kind of performance I'm looking for, and hopefully with it being live on television, a lot more people can see that as well.
Obviously you mentioned it there, it's going to be a tough game. What exactly are you expecting from them as a side?
Yeah, listen, they carry a real goal threat up the top end of the park. The boy Fowler scored I think 13 goals in 16, and you get Aidan Conley, and good players at the top end of the pitch in the system that they play, so we need to make sure that we're aware of that and we try and negate any strengths that they've got. But there's also within their team, there's also weaknesses that we need to exploit with the staff that we've got and the people that we deploy on a match day. So it's getting that balance right. But it's an exciting game. The fact that it's playing on a brilliant surface. It's Friday night under the lights. It's on television. So all the players should be really looking forward to that. I know I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can execute a game plan and have a real strong performance that picks up 3 points.
Just finally, any team news heading into the game?
Unfortunately, Josh Reid has had a reoccurrence of his hamstring injury, which is really disappointing. That brings the tally up to, I think, 8 now. First team players, and it's disappointing. He's disappointed more so for him. It's a shame. I feel for him. It's a reoccurrence of a hamstring injury he had, so he joins that list. But really pleased to say Jay Henderson's been back training with us. He's trained the last couple of days, trained really well, and he looks a real hunger about him, and he looks like he's one that will certainly add to what we've got. So he puts his in contention for Friday night. So challenging the amount of injuries we've got at the moment. I think any team, any squad with 8 first team players been injured, that would be challenging for anybody, but in particular the area of the pitch, the majority of them are midfield players. But we just need to adapt, and what it does is it presents opportunities for others to go and try and take that opportunity and stake a claim.
Perfect, Tony, thank you for your time.
Thank you.